Welcome back sa Tarabaho, ang podcast para sa mga Pinoy na gustong magtrabaho remotely, mag-travel, at maging successful bilang virtual assistant. My name is Daryl, and today we're going to talk about siguro yung pinaka-basic or pinaka-importanting tanong na meron ang marami sa inyo. Ano nga ba ang virtual assistant? Well, kung curious ka kung bagay ba sa... Stay tuned, baka ito na ang sign na hinihintay mo. Okay, simulan natin sa definition. Virtual assistant or ang VA ay isang profession. So it's a professional who's giving services to clients online. Sabihin, hindi mo kailangan pumunta sa office. Pwede kang magtrabaho kahit nasa bahay ka or nagta-travel ka or nasa cafe ka or nasa kapitbahay mo as long as hindi maingay, ka-distracted. Kahit nga nasa beach ka di ba? Basta komportable kang nakakapagtrabaho. At yung tasks na meron ka is matched or fit for that kind of environment. Pero hindi lang ito simpleng assistant. Maraming klase ng VA roles. So we have what we call general admin VAs. So sila yung gumagawa ng mga email management, calendar scheduling, research, etc. And meron din mga creative VAs. They're doing creative work like, for example, graphic design, video editing, social media content, or social media management. Tech support naman yung mga gumagawa ng mga updates sa website, automations, analytics, and meron din customer service VAs, usually chat support or email replies, or they take inbound calls, or they're doing onboarding. And meron din sa sales and marketing. Usually they're doing cold calling or appointment setting, lead generation, and the likes. Meron pang isang klase ng VA which is generalist, meaning lahat kaya nila or they have multiple skills. So mas marami silang pwedeng gawin or mas malawak yung opportunity nila because they can cater to, many potential tasks or many potential clients as well. Meron din namang specialized which is, focus lang sila or ito lang yung cup of tea nila, ito yung expertise nila. Ikaw ang bahala kung saan ka mag-excel. And of course, if you want to be a generalist or someone who's capable of doing a lot of different tasks, then you have to upskill yourself or kailangan mo ng experience. So, ano ba yung mga common misconception about virtual assistants? Marami nagsasabi na ang VA is parang online secretary, ganyan, or utusan. Sasabihin lang ng client mo kung ano yung gagawin and then that's exactly what you're gonna do. Well, kind of true, pero hindi siya ganoon kasimple. May admin task, pero ang pagiging VA is mas malawak sa akala ninyo. So, pwede kang maging strategist, pwede kang maging creative director, pwede kang maging tech expert, depende sa experience, depende sa skill set mo. So that means hindi ka lang tagasunod ng utos. You're not just following orders from your clients. You're actually helping the business grow. You're also solving problems. You're adding a lot of value to your client's business. Iko nga, VAs or virtual assistants are your partner to success. And that's true because they will act as if they're a business partner or someone who will help with strategy or someone who will help resolve challenges, issues day to day that your business faces or experiences. So hindi lang sila utusan, hindi lang sila taga-follow ng orders. They can say no sometimes, politely of course. They can recommend better solutions and a lot of clients are actually entrusting VAs to help come up with ideas on how they can address certain challenges or opportunities. Kung feeling mo being a VA or an assistant sounds small, think again. VAs play a huge role and ang laki ng impact nila ngayon sa mga modern businesses. So, let me give you some real examples of how VAs play crucial roles to a client's business. Para mas relatable, para mas maintindihan ninyo, here are some examples of Pinoy VAs. So, Anna from Davao is a social media VA. Siya ang responsible na mag-handle ng content calendars ng mga clients. Mas malaki pa ang kita niya ngayon kaysa sa dati niyang corporate role. Kasi, she's earning dollars from home. And ang laking bagay na merong continuous content yung mga brands ng clients na siniserve. It's helping spread awareness about their brand, about their products, about their services. So Anne is playing a crucial role to their business. Si Mark naman na from Cebu is a tech VA. Expert siya sa automations at CRM setup. Para siyang systems engineer na rin. So just imagine how big that role is and how important that is to day-to-day operations of his client. Liza naman from Quezon City is a customer service Liza naman from Quezon City is a customer service VA. Trabaho niya is mag-onboard ng mga new customers sa kanyang client and super galing niya sa communication skills. Wala akong masabi. Also, she's expected to help resolve challenges, issues. She helps troubleshoot problems that a client or a customer may face. Si George naman ay isang sales specialist. So, ba naman ang ginagawa ng sales specialist? Wala masyado. Siya lang naman yung nagpapasok ng new bucks, new dollars, new revenue to the business. So, siya sa mga reason kaya nag-grow yung business ng client niya. Lahat sila nagsimula sa simpleng curiosity. Nag-aral, nag-practice. Like I said, in-upskill nila yung mga sarili on top of whatever experience they already had prior to becoming a virtual assistant. And ngayon, they're already successful. So ngayon, ask yourself, ano na ba ang skills mo ngayon? Organized ka ba? Magaling ka ba sa design? Marunong ka sa tech? Mahilig ka bang makipag-usap? Hindi lang mahilig dapat ha. I'm not talking about being a marites. Magaling ka bang makipag-usap? Can you either calm someone down if they're having, challenges with the product or the service that a client is offering to them? Or kaya nyo bang magbenta? Kaya nyo bang ipakita yung value ng isang product or service that they would be enticed to actually sign up or take advantage of it? Well, kung oo ang sagot mo to any of those, then baka virtual assistant na ang next career mo. Excited na ba? Well, kung gusto mo mag-start, check mo ang startvirtual.com. Scroll down at the bottom, you'll see at the bottom right, you'll see hiring. Click on that and submit your application form or your inquiry. Definitely, you will be provided assistance by our recruitment team. At the same time, pumunta sa Start Virtual PH Careers Facebook page specific for our opening or postings. And you will also get a lot of information that can help you prepare for that next career move that you're gonna have as a virtual assistant. Hindi mo kailangan maging expert agad. Ang importante, mag-start ka. If you've seen my last episode, I've made a bit of a summary of what are the requirements or what do you need to prepare if you wish to be a virtual assistant. So go watch that first podcast episode, and I will be having more deep dives. I'll be discussing more topics that will really help you be prepared for the roles. Subscribe na or share this video as well. Kung nagustuhan mo tong episode na to, share mo sa friends mo, i-post mo sa social media mo, and sa next episode, pag-uusapan natin, why should you choose Start Virtual to be that agency to help you land on a virtual assistant job or to find a client in the US? Ano ba yung mga perks? Ano yung benefits? Ano yung mga pinagmamalaki ng mga virtual assistant ng Start Virtual ngayon na meron sila while they're with Start Virtual? Ano yung mga steps na pagdadaanan to be successful as a Start Virtual VA? Hanggang sa muli, tara na! travel na, trabaho na. See you on the next one.